The 10th Circle by Jodi Picoult. What does the high school quarterback have in common with a dad who writes comic strips for a living? Or the plain ordinary girl down the hall? One parent was allowed in with Trixie when she gave her statement because Laura had been at the hospital exam, or maybe because of what Daniel had said to her in the hall. She had decided he should be the one to go. It was only after he was inside that he realized that this was more of a trial than an advantage. He had to sit very still and listen to Trixie's story in excruciating detail, smiling at her in encouragement and telling her she was doing great, when all he wanted to do was to grab the detective and ask him why the hell he hadn't locked up Jason Underhill yet. Okay, you guys, here is another must-read of Jodi Picoult's. Outstanding author, extraordinary, takes some of those hard-to-discuss topics. This story is about a dad who was the only white boy in an Eskimo village where he grew up in Alaska, and he's dealing with a lot of anger. He chooses to be a work-at-home dad. He's a comic strip writer, and his comic strip literally goes to hell when his daughter is date raped. Conversation-worthy topics are in here. So what does a high school quarterback have in common with the dad who writes comic strips and the girl from down the hall? Read Jodi Picoult's 10th Circle and you will find out. My Sister's Keeper. Anna is the only proof that I was born into the family and not dropped off on the doorstep by some Bonnie and Clyde couple that ran off into the night. On the surface, we're polar opposites. Under the skin, though, we are the same. People think they know what they are getting, and they're always wrong.
My Sister's Keeper is one of my favorite books. It's very easy to relate to and hard to put down. Every teenager has a lot going on in their life and may not always agree with their parents, but things are much more difficult for Anna and Kate. These two sisters are dealing with a disease called leukemia that could kill Kate if her younger sister Anna doesn't give her the bone marrow and transfusions she needs to stay alive. While most teenagers are going to camp and having fun, Anna and Kate are at the hospital keeping each other company. This book will have you laughing at the things they do to each other, as siblings often do, and the secrets that they share will make you cry. It's a great book.
19 Minutes by Jodi Picoult. In 19 minutes, you can mow the front lawn, color your hair, watch a third of a hockey game. In 19 minutes, you can bake scones or get a tooth filled by a dentist. You can fold laundry for a family of 5. In 19 minutes, you can stop the world, or you can just jump off of it. In 19 minutes, you can get revenge.
The book 19 Minutes by Jodi Picoult is a depiction of a school shooting, and it's seen through the eyes of a mother of a child there who is also a lawyer in the case, and a couple of different high school students who are involved in the shooting themselves, one a victim and one the shooter. It is, I believe it's good for high school students to read because in this day and age this is becoming more of an epidemic in our country, and it gives a good perspective on a victim in more than one way. The shooter as a victim and also the victim that is caught in the crossfire.
Try a Jodi Picoult book today.